It's time to start joining our pieces for the FrankenScrap Crochet Along, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it using the single crochet join.
Okay, so let's look at joining your pieces for the FrankenScrap Crochet Along. So the same pocket that you've been making your pieces with, 4mm, is what we're going to use to join them. So before you get overly excited, neither of these two stitches appear in the FrankenScrap. These are just two swatches that I had lying around that I'm just using to show you how to do this. So the first thing we need to do is put the two pieces that you're joining together, and you're going to put them front sides facing each other. So the back of your piece should be showing on both sides. So that's the back of this one, and that's the back of this one. And then we're going to line them up. Now, depending on which piece it is, depends on how it lines up. But you're going to find those instructions in the written pattern. So check the link in the description of the video or in the blog post to see where the pieces fit in relation to each other. Because this is a true patchwork blanket and the pieces are all over the place. But the pieces are being done in an order where you should be able to find it fairly easy to line them up where they need to go. Okay then, so next we need to join them. Do you know what, I'm going to make life easy on myself and turn that one around. It's always easier to join the top than the bottom. Right, so your joining colour. You're going to need about 270 metres of your colour that you're going to use to join. And we're going to join our pieces with single crochet. But because we're joining on the back, it means the single crochet rib will be on the back, and on the front we're going to see the back. So hook into the first stitch of the first piece, and you're using both top loops, and again into both top loops of the second piece. So you're going to have 4 loops on your hook here. Get your joining yarn over, pull through, chain 1. That first chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch. So we're going to go back through the same loops and make a single crochet. That's the first stitch of your join. And then you're going to be working into both loops of both pieces all the way across, just making single crochet. So I'm just going to do a few stitches so you can see how it works up. If you've got everything matched up right, it should be a single crochet through each of the 2 pieces all the way across. Now, because this is a FrankenScrap and it's meant to be ugly as Frankenstein, if you end up having to kind of make do a bit, it's not going to affect the look of it. I'll show you why in a second. So I chose to do the join this way because when you turn it the right way out, it ends up looking like the stitches on Frankenstein's monster, which I thought was very appropriate, given that, you know, like Frankenstein, the FrankenScrap is made of pieces of all different shapes and sizes and has to be stitched together, which is kind of how the FrankenScrap got its name, really. Right, so I'll just pull that up. So I've got a few stitches there. So I fold it out, so this is the back side of both pieces. You can see that ridge that's been created from your single crochet. So you are going to have these ridges on the back of your blanket. If I flip it over, you see how we got those stitches there? And it looks just like, you know, medical sutures, like Frankenstein's monster. And that is how your pieces will be joined together. And it's as simple as that. It's just single crochet. Just make sure that you have the front sides of the pieces facing each other when you join them, and then you'll get this lovely little sutured join for a proper FrankenScrap look. Okay, so don't worry, the layout and where you need to attach each piece will be there on the end of every week, and you'll see how they all join together. So you can join these all together at the end, or join as you go, which personally I think is a lot less cumbersome if you just do it as you go. and you can use a single joining colour or mix and match as you go. But you'll need 270 metres in total. So that's how you're going to join your pieces. Any questions, please do come to our Facebook group at Froggity Frog, Ribbits and Stitch, and you can ask all your FrankenScrap questions there and get your answers. So thank you for watching and enjoy the FrankenScrap.